The Moors Millions qualifiers will end the week for me. It's a short version first, as usual. This week, it's a 3 mile, 3 furlong, 0 to 120. And we've got Scribano Myth at the top for David Robertson, Quintero Points for Daniel French, Seattle Matt Cooper, Aska Tatamera for Graham Clutterbuck, Mycenian Vry David Robertson, Pokes and Annie Martin Lidham, Tunisia Matt Cooper, Cottage Morning Greg Beckwith, Seminole Word Alex Cherry, Suzuki Channel Stu Gray, Upstream Debate Alex Cherry, and Archipelago for Nick Driver. With aerial sweep of Hereford. Electric fence there, you can see them firing up as we go by. You don't want to mess with them locals in Hereford. Away and racing. And Pokes and Annie off into the lead. Ox to go from the front. Got no John Morgan horse to contend with this week. Safely over the first of 21. Quintero Points has come through the challenge, Pokes and Annie, so she's not going to get it all her own way, even though there's no John Morgan horse to contend with. Over the second. Mistake there was by Upstream Debate, I think. Actually, it was Aska Tatamara. It's Quintero Points who's got the lead, Pokes and Annie is second, then Upstream Debate and Cottage Morning, Scribano Myth is after that, Tunisia on the rail, then Aska Tatamara the grey recovered from that mistake as they get over the third. Back marker is just Archipelago. They passed the winning post then, they've got 2 more trips around the track ahead of them. Safely over the fourth with Quintero Points and Pokes and Annie, a good 10 lengths clear of Scribano Myth in third. Upstream Debate is fourth, then Aska Tatamara and Mycenian Vry, and Tunisia's on the rail with Cottage Morning on his outside and Seminole Wood on the outside of that one as they take this ditch, which they're all safely over with Archipelago still just the back marker. We were number 6. Again, one or 2 mistakes, but Pokes and Annie regain the lead. We were number 7. Pokes and Annie in front. Quintero Points is in second as they get to the next one. Quintero Points made a mistake there. Pokes and Annie's gone on now by about 3. And Quintero Points in second. There's a gap of 6 then to Scribano Myth as they take this ditch, which they've all got over okay. Archipelago just getting a little bit behind the rest of them. Pokes and Annie in front. Quintero Points are now going back to challenge, having recovered from that mistake, and has now jumped back into the lead. All still on their feet. Quintero Points, Pokes and Annie, gap then to Scribano Myth and Seattle. Little gap then to Suzuki Channel and Mycenian Vry, Upstream Debate and Aska Tatamara with Tunisia as they get to the next. And there's a fall there. Mycenian Vry's gone. And Mycenian Vry, the first one to crash out of the race. Over number 12. Quintero Points about a length and a half up on Pokes and Annie as they pass the winning post. One more circuit ahead of them. well strung out at this point. One or two starting to make a move from the back. From the front it's Quintero Points. Hoxanani over in second. Seattle's over at third. Then there's a gap back to Tunisia and Scribano Myth, Cottage Moorland and Suzuki Channel. Then another little gap to Upstream Debate and Ask Attack Mare. And then finally another gap to the back three. Seminole Word. Well, back two actually. Seminole Word and Archipelago. There was a loose horse. They get to this ditch. And now Seattle's gone to join the leading two to make it a leading three. But it's still Quintero Points and Pokes and that. They're into the final mile now. They're getting down to the business end of the race. There's still plenty of jumping to do. The mistake there was by Tunisia. But it's Quintero Points in the lead from Pokes and Seattle. Then comes Scribano Myth and Suzuki Channel, with Cottage Morning trying to get into it. Over the 16th they go, and Pokes and jump back into the lead there. Quintero Points on the inside, and Seattle on the tail of them in third. They get over the 17th. With this leading pair going to cut each other's throats or what, but they're really going for it as they come down to the 18th. That's the final ditch, I think, and Pokes and Quintero Points. Tunisia, they're now swept round the outside and just taking it up. So it's Tunisia who's gone on. Tunisia from Quintero Points. Pokes and now coming under a bit of pressure. Ask Attack Mare and Upstream Debate are starting to get into it. Scribano Myth and Cottage Morning are still there as well. Pokes and is the first one beaten and she drops tamely away. It's Tunisia who's racing down towards the third last. Gets over and really attacked it and really got away from it well as well. And Tunisia is a good 7 lengths clear enough. This one's qualified already, but looks like he's going to probably qualify today if he gets over the final two fences. It's Tunisia who's in the lead over the second last from Ask Attack Mara in second. Then comes Cottage Morning, Scribano Myth is after that, and then Pokes and Quintero Points, the long time leaders who both now look as though they're probably beaten, but it's Tunisia who's surely just going to jump it to win. Tunisia for Matt Cooper. Jumps it slowly, a better jump by the horse in second. Cottage Morning, Scribano Myth is third. Pokes and Annie's running on again, but it's all too late. It's Tunisia, Cottage Morning, Scribano Myth, Pokes and Annie. That's your 1, 2, 3, 4. Quintero Points was back in fifth. So Tunisia takes it for Matt Cooper. Cottage Morning was second for Craig Beckwith. Scribano Myth was third for David Robertson. Fourth was Pokes and for Martin Leadham. And I think fifth place just went to Daniel French's Quintero Points.